Well, corruption is getting worse around the world, according to Transparency International's Perceptions Index. Now, for a 10th year running, Somalia remains the most corrupt country in the world. South Sudan is next, followed by North Korea and Syria. Denmark takes the top spot as the least corrupt country, followed by New Zealand and Finland. And the Middle East performed poorly as a region, with 90% of its countries scoring below average. Well, earlier we spoke to Connie Abel from Transparency International, and I asked her what governments need to do to tackle corruption.
Those governments, which are not the populist governments, need to tackle corruption seriously, and that hasn't happened in the past few years. Many times there was lip service paid and there were some technocratic or technical fixes made, but that's not what helps. The people don't trust that anymore. They have to see that there is an actual change, that the elites do not cooperate with the corrupt criminal, with the organized crime across the world, for example. One big issue is that, of course, grand corruption has become more apparent and more visible in the past few years. And this is not something that a country can tackle by its own. So there has to be better cooperation, there has to be better exchanges, be it data exchange, cooperation among investigators, prosecutors, and so on, and a strengthening of the accountability mechanisms in the country, but a real strengthening. That there is really separation of power, that independent institutions are strengthened and exist, and that, of course, media and civil society have space to also demand accountability from those that are elected.